Hey there. So, my name's Orion, and today I'm going to be talking about setting yourself up in your future with money. How do you actually do that? Like, how much do you need to invest right now in order to be set up for your future? If you already know what you need and all this type of stuff, this video might not be for you. This is for people that are just getting into setting up like a TFSA or an IRA, something that is going to get them money in their future. Hey there. So, we're going to first start by working backwards to figure out how much money we need. I'm going to use myself as the example in this, okay? So, the average age of retirement is 65 years old. Obviously, you can retire earlier, which you probably want to, but let's just start with that to begin with to keep it simple. I'm 23 years old, so 65 minus 23, that means I have 42 years to invest. That also means that I have 17 years to retire at the average life expectancy of 82 years. All right, so 82 minus 65 years equals 17 years to spend it. Now, in my retirement, let's say that I want to spend $60,000 a year, because when you're retired, you do have less expenses. Like usually, there's some cases when your health deteriorates, obviously things get more expensive, but let's say I want to spend $5,000 a month once I'm retired. Now, we are going to use the historical average of the S&P 500, which is, don't worry about that. All it is, it tracks the top 500 companies in the United States. The return rate on that S&P 500 has been about 10%, right? And to offset the inflation, you know how time goes on, money gets less valuable. We're going to offset it with 3.5. So our interest rate is going to be 6.5%, okay? Now, we want to get paid $5,000 a month, and we're going to have 17 years times 12 months. That's 204 months each time to receive this payment, okay? This is the math behind it. You can fill in the blanks with your amount of time and the money that you want in your month, right? Now, this nets $616,430.76 required to be able to pile out $5,000 every single month until that life expectancy of 82 years old. Now, that's not including taxes, but that's doable. I'm going to show you how to do it within the 42 years of time that I have, all right? Now, obviously, I'll just show this isn't including taxes and other stuff, so we're going to want a buffer, right? So that buffer is going to be $1 million. Let's just shoot to be a millionaire by the time we're 65 years old. So how much money are we going to need to get $1 million in a bank account by the time we're 65? We're going to use this equation, which is similar to this one right here. It's future value instead of present value. Now, the payment is the variable. We don't know how much money we need to put away in order to have $1 million by the time we're 65. So we have 12 months times 42 years. All right, the interest rate, same one that we had before with the S&P 500 of around 6.5% after inflation. That's 504 months to invest every single month. A little while. And this is a long game thing, but this is the reality of investing. It is a long game thing. And whenever you take the time to do it long term, you reap the benefits long term. You don't want to be doing this by the time you're 50 because you can't take advantage of compound interest. All right. So with this equation here, we're going to rearrange it to just get the payment amount. Relatively simple. That's going to be $1 million times that interest rate per month with that 504 months. That is only $381 around per month put away to be able to be a millionaire by the time you are 65, okay, if you're 23 years old right now. Now, obviously, there's taxes involved, so let's just do a bit more. Round it up to $400 a month. That is doable. That is $100 a week. Anybody can do that. I presently do that. Actively, in all honesty, I put away over $1,000 a month. That's going to set me up far apart. But reality is $400 is very doable. So you've watched this video and you're like, okay, $400 a month, I can do that. Where do I start? I'm going to link 4 different banks that you can invest with. Alternately, if you already have a bank account, if you call your bank and be like, hey, I want to set up a TFSA or a Roth IRA, they will be able to help you, okay? Key thing to note with any investing thing is there's always going to be fees with the management. If it's an actively managed fund, usually the fees are going to be higher. If it's like an ETF, like the S&P 500, or a passively managed fund, the fees are relatively smaller. Fees are okay as long as the after fee interest rate is what you want, right? So say you have an actively managed fund that is returning 12%, but the fee is 2%, 3%. Well, you're still getting a 9% interest, so it's fine. Alternately, if you're getting a 7% interest, but the fee is only 0.05%, that's still a 6.95% interest. So as long as the fee, after fee interest rate is what you want it to be, it's okay that there's a fee, okay? But make sure you understand the after fee interest rate, okay? Now, I'm going to link those in the description. Just start now. Call the bank now. Do the action now. Do not put this off. Like, it's so important. It's so easy to do. The moment you do it, you will thank yourself 40 years from now or however long it is until you actually need that money. Because my God, is it important. Additionally, make sure it's automatic investing, okay? You do not want to have to do this manually. Make it a weekly or a monthly thing that automatically comes out of your account like rent. It is not something that you do manually, because if you leave it up to chance and you have a nice vacation coming up, you're going to be like, okay, I'm not going to pull any money right now because I want a nice vacation. And that is going to fuck you up when you're 65 and you don't want to work anymore, but you need to because you didn't set yourself up now, okay? Set it up, automatic investing, make sure the interest rate is what you actually want it to be after the fees, okay? And start now. Like, call your bank now. If you're watching this video and the bank is open, call them now. If you're watching it at 12 a.m., set an appointment or an alarm for tomorrow to call the bank and set it up, okay? But just set it up urgently, okay? My name's Orion. You have a good day.